it's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for being on this video and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. This is a bonus because I wasn't going to film today, but I am filming my vlog for tomorrow and I thought this would make a great little standalone breakfast because I might want to refer to it and I can't refer to it if I can't find it. So instead of burying it in the vlog, I will just show you this quick little video. We are making a breakfast flat. Now this is not a pita, this is not a flatbread, it's just a flat. It is 2-ingredient dough or cottage dough. I don't have cottage cheese, so I'm going to do two-ingredient dough, but I did with a cottage bun dough last time. And it was really good, so we're just going to use 2-ingredient dough. We're going to flatten it out like a pizza crust almost, but not quite thin, but not quite thick, you'll see. And we're going to bake it, and we're going to top and eat it like that. So that was in my What I Eat in a Day video this week, and I wanted to do it a standalone because I think it's one of the ones I want to refer to again. So in order to refer to it again, I have to put it up by itself. So hopefully it won't be long. Let's get started. What I will tell you is you need your 2-ingredient dough. Half Greek yogurt, non-fat, and half flour of your choice. I'm using gluten-free flour. You can use any flour you want. Baking powder and salt need to go in your bowl. Equal amounts. I'm doing quarter cup because I'm making one flat. You could do a cup and then divide it in 4 to make 4 flats. To me, it's like a fun piece of bread that, I had some, we all know gluten-free bread and just ugh. But this 2-ingredient flat or cottage flat was phenomenal. And you can put any flavoring you want. You want to put everything but the bagel. You want to put rosemary. You want to put jalapeno. You can put whatever you want in there. And that's the beauty of this. You can create this bread to your liking. So let's get started. In our bowl, we have our quarter cup of flour of your choice, baking powder, and salt. Or you can use all-purpose flour and it has everything in there. So I'm going to put a little less than a quarter cup to match of non-fat Greek yogurt. This is very dry yogurt too. This is shocking. This is my local ShopRite's yogurt, which is never this nice. But hey, I'll take it. I'm going to use a little splash of egg whites. Again, you don't have to put any egg in your dough. I like it. That's just me. And just a splash. Not even a tablespoon. And sometimes I even put a little bit of yeast. Let's see if I can find my yeast because I think I could go for a little bit of yeast. I buy my yeast at an Amish bulk store. So I keep it in my freezer and I just put a little bit. Not even an 1/8 of a teaspoon. And then I combine well. Now, 2-ingredient dough is one of those doughs that just takes practice, takes patience, and for me, I just make sure it gets to a ball. And I'm going to throw a little bit of everything bagel in there. You could put, maybe I wanted rosemary. Let me grab my rosemary and garlic. Again, see what I mean? When you can create your own bread, you can put whatever flavors you want in there. Just a little shake of garlic powder and some rosemary. Now, I like to grab my rosemary. Not that much. It's way too much for this little flat. And I just like to break it up on top. Those little rosemary leaves crushed. Way too much. Put the rest of that back in there. Okay. And like I say, you just got to sit here and just work it into a dough. Your hands are your best tool. And that's what I do. I just go around and just push it together and grab up that flour. All right, you keep, like I said, swirling your dough around and you get yourself, it comes into a ball, like a big old meatball. So I just, you don't want to knead it too much, but you just want to make sure it's all together. And I spray my pan. This is with olive oil spray. And we're just going to pat it down like that. And we're just going to keep patting it to the desired thickness that you want. Like I said, it's not a pita. It's not a flatbread. It's called a flat. And see how sometimes it tries to break apart? That's when I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. A little piece of saran wrap. Like that. flatten it. This is it's almost like basically making a pizza crust, but not quite as large. It's almost like a mini pizza, but I call it a flat. My oven is preheated to 375. I'm going to bake this for probably about 15 minutes. I'm going to flip it over. It might stick a little bit, but you can peel it off. Trust me, it's happened to me. Look at that. Peel it right off. If you want to top it with some more flavorings, we can maybe top it with everything but the bagel, because, oh, I know, I'm going to spray it first. Let me grab my, I can't believe it's not butter, because I can't believe it's not butter. Got that. Then, so our little, everything but the bagel will stick. All right, I will let you know the exact amount of time she took to bake. I may have a sleep right now. So I'm gonna bake this, we'll come back and we will top her. I wanted to show you how I flip it over because I'm sure you're gonna run into this, and I just wanna show you how I do it. Now you tried it. She's cooked for 15, so I'm just gonna, see, sometimes she'll stick, you just have to just peel the foil back, flip it over. You just have to peel it back, it should come right up. And then we will, because we can, sprinkle it again. It's almost done. It's gonna cook for another, I'd say about 4 or 5 minutes, because I want it to be really, really crispy. It's a crispy flatbread, or flat is what I like to call it. So put her back in for another, like I said, 4 or 5 minutes. Alrighty, our flatbread is finished. And we put it in there for that extra time, just to get it extra crispy, because it is a flat and not a bagel or anything. So I definitely, oops, somebody's here. Maybe he wants his egg. Mommy's saying, no, he's not having a good day today, folks. We're having a bad day. You can see him over there. Not having a good day. So here is our breakfast flat, or a flat. Again, you could top this with lunch meats, chicken, vegetables. It's a flat. You could top it, we can make a pizza out of it. You know, any way you want to top this. This is your base. This is what the recipe is today. But I'm making a breakfast flat. So let me take a photo of this, because this is basically the recipe. And then we're going to top it and make it a breakfast flat. All right, first I'm going to top it with 2 points of avocado. This avocado has seen better days, so we had to use it up. Yeah. So those little mini avocados, it's at the end of its rope, but it's still good. Spread it on. Now I'm going to top mine with, I think, pickle today, but you could top your avocado any way you like. Or heck, you don't even have to put avocado on if you don't like it. Where's my pickle? My Trader Joe's. There we go. And then we top it with our fried egg. Now, if you wanted to put cheese, you could put cheese. If you wanted to put a Canadian bacon, if I had Canadian bacon, I would chop Canadian bacon on top or underneath. For sun-dried tomatoes, would be really good. Maybe we should do that, because I do have those. Let me chop these up. So I'm going to remove the egg and put it underneath, because that's how they'll stay on better that way. So that's what we'll do. Little chopped sun-dried tomato. They are not packed in oil. They are just dried. Get them at an Amish store. They didn't have them last time. I was very disappointed. Let's put our egg back. And then, just because it's dish with D, we're going to put a little hot sauce on top, because that's how I like it. So that is it. That is the extent of this video. This is how we're going to have our breakfast. A little pepper. And we can put a dash of salt if you wanted, because, you know, that's it. So that's all she wrote. There is your breakfast flatbread. Let's have a taste. This is how I like to eat it. It's delicious. It's something when you don't have the right toast in the house, you have flour and yogurt, make your own. I'm gonna go enjoy this. It was points, 2 for the avocado. I believe the flatbread is 3 because I have to count the flour. Points. 3 for the flat or piece of toast, and then 2 for my avocado. So it's 5 points for me, but the flat itself is 3 points. You have to count the flour. Yogurt is 0. The egg, well, if you're on the diabetic plan, you might have to count that yogurt. So just be careful. So yeah, I need to check on that. So you have to count the flour, quarter cup, and it was, I would say it was like 2 tablespoons of yogurt. So maybe it might come out to be 0. And then I do throw a little egg white in there, or you could use an egg. Just I wouldn't use a whole egg because it's not that much. I mean, you'd have to play around with it. That's why I always have the egg whites, and that's it. And what I also wanted to mention, like I said, I made it gluten-free with gluten-free flour. You could use, instead of yogurt, I've made it with cottage cheese. It has protein in it. And I used a full cup of, quarter cup of cottage cheese when I used it. I didn't like skimp on that. For the egg, I just used cottage cheese and flour. It came out just as delicious. So it could be a cottage flat. It could be a 2-ingredient dough flat. Flat toast, it's not a pita because there's no pocket. It's it could be even like a mini pizza crust. I wouldn't even almost want to use the word naan. It almost looks more naan-ish, but it is not as doughy or as soft as naan. It's because we make it, it's nice and crispy. So it's like a crisp bread. Called crisp bread? I don't know. I need a name for it. So if you think of a name, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm calling it a flat because that's what it is. It's, or maybe slash toast, because it's basically, I wanted toast and my gluten-free bread was not appealing to me, but that hands down is appealing to me. I've had it last week and this week, so it may be making a permanent rotation in breakfast because it's delicious. Again, you can make 4 of them and then have them in the fridge and then just throw it in your toaster oven and warm it up. That would work. Just make 4 little plops. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed this little bonus video. Let me know with a big old thumbs up. If you haven't yet hit that subscribe button, join us here for the new year at Dish with D, where we're making light food still delicious. So if that is something you enjoy, subscribe, and I will bring you my inspirations. So I will dish with you later, Gators. Bye-bye for now.